switch. Every floor will have a switch to connect their nodes, and all these floors interface with the router. Now, my question to you here is, do I need a router here? Can I not use a switch instead of a router then?
You can.
I can, right? The same building plan, I'm drawing it here for you. I got 4 floors here. I got 4 floors here. Instead of a router, I'm replacing it with a switch. Right? I'm replacing the switch. I have a switch here. 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 I'm linking all this together. Yeah? Now my first question here is, can a user sitting in this floor communicate with the user sitting in the bottom floor, ground floor? Yes? It's possible? Can everybody communicate if I replace that router with a switch?
No.
Why? Why?
Everybody at a time.
Traffic? Traffic congestion? No, my first question is, I'm putting a switch out there. Communication will happen or not? That's my first question.
Point to point approach, but everything once doesn't.
Everything was designed. Let me highlight this to you. A switch is a full duplex device. You must have heard of this word full duplex, right? What do you mean by full duplex? Yes. Two devices can send and receive at the same time. So that doesn't apply. The concept of hub duplex was for a device called a hub prior to switch. I can do. Devices can talk at the same time. But still companies follow this design. They don't follow that. They want to use a router is more expensive. Right? Router is actually more expensive than a switch. But companies love to do this. They don't want to do that. That works absolutely fine. I can actually send data from any floor to any floor. But there is a reason why organizations follow this plan. What? Could you tell me what is that? Pardon? Mobility can happen here. Why is here also wires, right? This wire is here also, right? With routers. Security is even here. I can even implement switch security here. I can do a lot of MAC address security and VLANs and all those I can deploy there. Can you think of any other reason? I can do it here. Monitoring tools are there. I can use protocol called SNMP in both. Every organization is doing simple network managing protocol, right? I can do that. I can deploy an SNMP server. Both the places I can do. Sorry? Okay, fine, but that's what I want, right? I want all these people to exchange data and do resource sharing, correct? I'm getting it through the switch. That is cheaper. A router would cost me, a good router would cost me at least 20,000 rupees. A decent switch would cost me maybe 4,000, 3,000 rupees. See the marginal difference. But still organizations prefer this. They may have more than one. This is a very simple design, okay? They may have multiple routers. But they all love to use routers. Why? I'm sorry? Okay, that's a good answer. But that answer doesn't apply here because this is a building plan where I don't want to connect to outside network. I don't want to connect to it. Your answer is good, but in this scenario, I'm looking at a perspective where we're talking about a campus area network. A CAN. More about a CAN, campus area network. Many LANs together make a CAN, right? Campus area. So I'm not planning to connect outside. So tell me, why do I still need a router?
If a path fails, like it can reconfigure.
Path fails, reconfigure. Switch can also do the same thing. Switch can also do path selection. Today's switches are very smart. It's not just routers doing routing. Switches also do path selection. Yeah.
The communication service.
Communication?
Faster.
Let me tell you something. Switches are faster than routers. Switches have special hardware called ASIC chips. They are faster than routers. That's why today there's a concept called multi-layer switch, which I highlighted, right? Which is replacing a router. You're talking about failures? Okay. So here, if that one router fails, the whole connection drops. You're worried about a switch. I'm worried about a router. Switching itself, STP, HSRP, VRRP, GLPP, there are so many protocols I can talk about in switches itself. BTP, DTP. Okay, since we don't have a lot of time, so let me tell you what this is all about. I mean, why do they follow this strategy? Why is that every floor has a switch and they interface it with a router, even though I can have it that way? The solution is broadcast. You must have heard of this word broadcast, right? The solution to this question is broadcast. Remember this is a standard question in interviews. It's a typical question they'll ask you for a level 1 engineer. Why do we need to use a router? Main role is this term broadcast. Router is a broadcast controller. This is one of the features of a router. A typical switch cannot do this. Okay, let me highlight that for you. What is broadcast? Yeah, what I'm doing right now is a broadcast. I'm speaking to all of you. Whatever I'm saying is reaching out to all of you. That's a broadcast, right? Now the problem with the broadcast is it reaches to anybody and everybody. People who need it and people who don't need it. That's the problem with the broadcast. So just check this out. If somebody in top floor sent a broadcast, okay, in this design, let's focus on this design. If somebody out here sent a broadcast, switches don't have the ability to actually control it. The moment a switch receives a broadcast, it makes many copies and sends it to all. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? If machine A wants to send an email, he wants to create an email, he wants to send this email to members in his floor. There is a floor, third floor. He wants to send an invitation. Maybe he wants to invite all of them to a party. He's created an invitation, he wants to send it. He's just created a broadcast message. The broadcast message will be picked up by the switch. It will be intercepted by the switch. What the switch does is, upon saying, oh, it's a broadcast, it just makes many copies of it. It gives it to everybody in that floor as well as it leaks out. Can you see? It just spreads, and this broadcast will just spread to every department in your organization. Just imagine one PC did this. Imagine if everybody did this. And a lot of protocols today, you have heard of ARP? You would have studied ARP. What is ARP's working mechanism? How does it work? It depends on broadcast itself, right? Yeah, it finds the MAC based on broadcasting itself. Without ARP, most of the communication will not happen today. Okay, it's one of the most important protocols. That itself is doing broadcast. So just imagine a building plan where everything is a switch. You'll suffer with broadcast. And broadcast leads to what? Congestion. And congestion leads to poor performance in the network, delays. You'll have a lot of problems. Imagine today we are using IP telephones in the network, right? People making phone call. Just imagine your conversation is having a problem now because of this broadcast traffic. See, this is one of the disease of a network. Broadcast is considered as a disease. And router serves as a controller. Come back to this design. If somebody at the third floor sent a broadcast, everybody on the third floor will receive this, alright? And the router will pick it up, but the router will never forward it. Router can accept it. It's like a wall, you see. Router will get the broadcast, but it will never pass it across. It's like it stops the broadcast. This is one of the wonderful features of a router which is not there in a switch. You can picture. So router serves as a broadcast controller. Switch is more of